Trish wants to know, how did you cope after your brother's death? This is important because so many people, lose family members.
Yeah.
How do you mind talking about
No,
this?
no, not at all. Yeah, my brother committed suicide the summer before my senior year of college, and
He was how
he was
old?
2 years ahead of me, so he was about 23, and he killed himself in front of my mom.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, and so I mean, it was it was a kind of a complete shock. I mean, it was a complete shock, and I think suicide. That's the thing about it, is that you're left asking why, and sometimes there isn't any why. Sometimes there is no answer to that question. I think that's one of the things that people who are survivors of suicide, who have had loved ones who commit suicide, wrestle with, is sort of getting to the place where you don't have to have an answer to that question why, and that takes a while to get to that place.
Did you talk to somebody about it?
I didn't initially, and then later on I did. And my mom has been to like bereavement support groups,
Right.
which I didn't like the idea of a group for some reason.
Right.
But
I don't either.
yeah. But she got a lot of solace out of talking with other people in a group.
And could you two talk about it, you and your mom?
Yeah, we could, especially in the first. I mean, yes, we did talk
Yeah.
about a lot, and it was a complete shock. I mean, she, I was very much worried about her, obviously, at the time, and she had witnessed it, and I didn't know how that was going to impact her. But it's interesting. I mean, it never goes away. It's not and it really is the thing that motivated me to start going to wars and to start going to places where other people were in pain, and because I wanted to be places where, the pain that I was feeling inside was kind of matched by the pain I was witnessing outside. And it really is what propelled me into the career that I chose to, because I kind of wanted to be around others who had learned the language of loss and who sort of spoke the language of loss. And also with suicide, it's not something that people hear talk about very much in sort of polite company. It's not. It freaks people out, and people get very uncomfortable about it. So I initially, when I started going to wars, I wanted to be around places where life and death was very, very real for people, and where people talked about that sort of stuff.
Yeah, that's very interesting.